What was the first thing we started on?
Our relationship.
Kia ora koutou, ko Paddy free tōku ingoa. I'm a musician, composer, sound designer and video maker, and I'm the frequent collaborator with Louise Pōtiki Bryant. Also married to her. It helps.
Tēnā koutou, ko wai ahau, he uri ahau no kaitahu whānui, ko Louise Pōtiki Bryant ahau, he kai kanikani ahau, he ringatoe ahau hoki. Nō reira, tēnā koutou. When we first started collaborating, we had to find a language with each other so that we could communicate well. But as we learnt more about each other's process, it became more natural, and we now just sort of have a what do you call it?
A full set of expectations on both sides.
Yeah.
So that you know what's best to give me.
Yeah.
I know what to give you when you're not specifically asking for it.
Yeah, and it sort of comes more naturally now.
Yeah.
Yeah, whereas at the beginning it was, we had to work at it a bit more.
And we both enjoy taking an idea from someone and giving it back to them bigger.
Yeah.
You know, something, oh, here's what you wanted, and also here's something you didn't expect.
Yes. As a choreographer and as an artist, music is often my muse, and I love creating movement to Paddy's music. And I'm lucky enough that at home I get to hear his beautiful music wafting through the house, and I'm like, oh, I'd love to make something to that. So I'm very, very lucky to work with Paddy.
And I think since we're a couple and with each other all the time, I could throw out the most. I had this thought while I'm doing the dishes, that if you wanted to help achieve that,
we have
what if we did
random
this?
production meetings.
What if we did this? I could help tell the story by that, you know, clink, clink, clink.
Yes, we have production meetings with each other just on the fly all the time. Like,
we always acknowledge them at the end. Oh, well, that was a good production meeting, thank you.
Yeah.
Didn't expect that.
Yeah, so now it seems, I mean, I guess to us it feels like it just flows. I don't know how it comes from the outside. It's just a natural thing now for us, eh? Yeah. I think like one of the biggest things we worked on early days was Ngāi Tahu 32. And that's when I think we really solidified our collaborative process, I think.
Yeah.
And that work, we worked with Waimahi Ka Tiri, and she just did this one take. I told her the whole narrative of the piece, and then she did that in a vocal. She was basically retold that through her voice vocally.
Yeah. Emotional and sound, but no lyrics.
Yes.
So it was vocalizations and ad-lib singing, and that was a huge part, particularly of the opening. From a technical perspective, I think we know our lane. Like interactivity and things is an awesome place to, you know, say real-time tracking of dances is an awesome thing, but certainly I haven't had the experience with the technology to make that really smooth and you know, maybe in the future if you can get beautiful HD graphics that are going with no lag and other kind of visuals that I enjoy, maybe, but you know, I mean, you can still, a dancer in front of a screen, there's so much to be had by that. For my mind, and I don't want to speak to anyone else, the big trick that video can do theatrically is scale. It can, because it's a visual thing, it can trick you with scale. You could make things huge or super small, and you can juxtapose things. To me, that's the main skill. Whereas I would say the main skill of music is it's the shortcut to the emotions. You know, I've cried at a painting exactly once, but the number of times I've teared up to sad scenes in films, countless.
I think because we're always coming from the point of where we are now, rather than where we were. So we're not always aware maybe of what we've put out. You know, we're not always thinking about that, are we?
Yeah, we've never seen one of our shows from the outside, so we don't have that perspective.
But I mean,
we're the two people that have never seen our show. Yeah.
I'm aware that, like, you know, Bianca has invited me to make this work with Archipela, partially as, you know, I'm sort of fulfilling that role of being, you know, a legacy choreographer. I am truly really excited about Archipela under Bianca's leadership and it evolving to a new generation. She's always been a beautiful dancer, and I remember being her teacher at Unity for like video dance, and She didn't speak much. I thought she was maybe shy, but you know, that was just my perspective. But then when I saw her dance, it was like, wow, she's amazing. And but she's just grown from strength to strength, and she's doing an amazing job in the role she is now. And it's very exciting for Archipela to have her in that role. Yeah, we're very lucky, very, very lucky. Yeah.
I think the arts, and certainly from my perspective from music, is a place where there's an uncommonly lot of mentorship built in that just about every musician you name can name a mentor. I've got mine, you know, guys that were a generation ahead of me that I learned from. You know, there's a real, it's a good two-way dynamic, because the old guy gets the new guy's enthusiasm and a new set of skills, and the young guy gets the wisdom and the established skills and a bit of a framework for, well, here's one way of doing things. I think the mentor-mentee relationship is a beautiful thing, and it's great that it's a natural thing to happen in the arts and creativity.
Because it is nice to remember that, you know, what we have put out there in the world. Yeah, because I don't think we always think about that.
No, definitely,
No.
we really don't.
No.
We're too busy doing the current thing,
Yeah.
or the next thing.